Good morning. It is moving day. It is moving day number 2. Nick and I stayed up until 3, making sure practically everything in the flat was in a bag or a box, ready to go. Then we had a good 7 hours sleep, and it was actually a good sleep. I'm very, very happy. I was so worried about sleeping on the airbed because it was not okay yesterday. But I laid a sleeping bag down, and I think that stopped the airbed being quite so cold. So good 7 hours sleep. It is now, I think it's like 11 o'clock, and we are gonna start shuffling everything down to the van. Van trip number 2. We actually need to pop to storage quickly. There is still a lot of room in the van, especially upwards, but I don't want to stack too many things because a lot of the things are fragile, but there's still a little bit of room at the back, so we're gonna go and get a few more boxes from storage. It's annoying because everything that's in storage we wouldn't be able to get in one van, but it means having 2 not quite full vans, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, we're gonna go get some boxes, pad out the back a little bit, head to the new place. Ciao! I was just slamming my finger in it. You missed that.
Yeah, I did. I was looking at that.
I went up to it, it opened and slammed into my foot and bounced back, and my thumb just jumped.
Careful.
It's going to need to be padded out a little bit, so I feel like you want kind of the soft boxes with it.
Okay.
I think this will all fit in a van. It will, won't it?
Yeah, because that's going to line the floor.
Ooh, mama. Okay, Nicholas. Love you.
Love you.
Got a cup of hot chocolate. Nick's going okay, you good? Got a cup of hot chocolate. We're on our way. Got heart. Got a little bit of music on. And yeah, going okay. Copying me. You laughed at me for crawling. We've just brought everything in from the van. How long do you think that took us?
20 minutes. 20
minutes? It wasn't bad, was it?
No.
So basically I stood in the van and just got everything from the back to the front, and then Nick took it from the front to the house. So that was really quite quick, but everything is now in the house. We're driving back to the apartment to get the next van. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's with the dog. That one was close to being done. I think we've got possibly 3 more trolleys. I can't wait to be done with this. I don't like moving house, it turns out. We finished. Oh, Nick's waving at it. Bye, storage. It's all done.
No way.
Let's get this on there one last time. We're done. Holy poop on toast. Finally done. We just have this TV cabinet to put in the living room. We have just unpacked. It took us about 30 minutes. That is not bad at all. However, my back is absolutely killing me, as is Nick's. We're in quite a bad way. We've now got to drive all the way home. We're not going to be home until about 1:30ish. We've still got a couple of bits and pieces to take downstairs because first thing in the morning the cleaners are coming, so we need to have absolutely everything out. I'm so tired. Okay, I will see you guys very soon. Love you. Bye. Good morning. Oh my goodness, we cut that so fine. The apartment is now empty completely. Everything is in the cars. Nick's off to work, and I'm just waiting for the cleaners to arrive to make sure they can clean the place properly. I think then I'm going to head up to the new house to kind of try and set things up a little bit, but not very much. I'm so tired. I honestly just don't think I can push myself anymore. But the place is empty. We did it. We're moving. I am actually so sad. Last night just before bed I had a little cry to myself because, well, not to myself actually, Nick was there and he gave me a hug, but I had a little cry because we gotta go. Okay, that's it. The car is all packed. Cleaners are in the apartment cleaning. Nick is at work. I am actually going to head to a coffee shop for a few hours and then meet Nick for lunch. I just feel really teary. It's just a lot at once, and obviously we weren't really planning for this. I know we had 2 months notice, but that 2 months went extremely fast, and one of those months was Christmas month. So I just feel like this has all happened extremely fast. I feel a bit teary, so I think I'm just gonna calm myself down, go sit in Costa, meet Nick for lunch, and then I'll head up to the new place and start unpacking, I guess. Also, please let me know in the comments any tips you have when it comes to unpacking if you don't know how long you're going to be staying, because there's a chance we might stay in this place for like 6 months. There's also a chance we might stay in it for 1.5 years, and I don't know whether to unpack and act so I'm staying there forever and get all the decorations up, or barely unpack and make do for 6 months, but then I'm just making do. I don't know whether to make do or go crazy, because if I go crazy I'm gonna have to take it all down again in 6 months maybe, but then we could be there for 1.5 years. Honestly, if that made sense, great. Please let me know what you do in my situation. I'm gonna go head to Costa, get myself a hot drink and calm myself down a bit. And just like that, I am back at the house. Oh, it feels so good to just get everything in here. However, I did not realise quite how much stuff we'd managed to fit inside our little flat. Like, this house is way bigger and it's just full already. I do realise obviously all the kitchen stuff will go into the kitchen cupboards and all of the wardrobe stuff will go into the wardrobe, but while it's just in the middle of the floor, there's a lot of it. I also want to give everything a wipe down. Unless I've physically wiped the surface myself, I don't know whether it's clean or not. So this will be my new filming room. It looks really nice and bright. I'm really happy about it. I don't know if I'm gonna get like a little sofa, but I'm thinking all of my pictures can go on this wall, and then the camera will sit here. I can leave all of my lighting equipment up and it won't constantly be in the way in the front room, making the place look like a mess. I can have this as my filming room, have my camera, have my lighting, have everything set up in here, ready to go whenever I want to film. I feel like that will also motivate me to film more, because back at the old place, every time I wanted to film, I had to drag the lighting through, set it up, move all of Nick's stuff out the way. He has like a coffee table next to the sofa, and every time I filmed, obviously I didn't want it in the background, so I'd have to move that, I'd have to move his sofa over the arm thing, move his computer, move the Google Home. Like, it was quite a process. But now, if I have this in its own room, I can leave the camera up, leave the lighting up, leave it all in here, and at the end of the day, when I finished filming, close the door, and I'm good to go. Our bedroom is looking like this. This is what happens when you fake tan a lot, and it stains the bed. Oops. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of selfies in this mirror. It's quite a nice little position for a selfie. And then once this move is over and everything's settled in, I really desperately want to get back into vlogging. So leave me comments down below letting me know what you want to see in vlogs. I know lots of you are like, oh, we don't really mind, just you sitting at home doing nothing is good, but I want to know what you actually want to see. Like, do you want to see Q&As? Do you want to see mukbangs? Do you want to see advice videos? Do you want to see me going out and doing things? Do you want travel videos? Do you want couples videos? Do you want like organizational videos, fashion videos? Like, what do you want to see? Please let me know in the comments, like everything. Just list everything that you are personally interested in watching. Maybe even just go through your watch history on YouTube and tell me what kind of videos you watch that are vlog style. Obviously my main channel is always going to be testing stuff, but on my vlog channel, what kind of vlogs do you watch? Let me know. And yeah, whew, I got a lot to do. Hello. I'm gonna try and tackle this. I really don't know where to start, and I feel like it would be really great if I had some help, but Nick is currently at work, so I'm gonna try and sort this into everything that needs to go upstairs, everything that needs to stay in here. just been stood at the sink for probably 15 minutes. So obviously we moved into the house and it seemed clean, but me being me, I was like, I want to give it a clean first, like make sure it's clean to my standards. I started cleaning the sink and there was this smell coming out, and then I pulled out the drain and there was like spaghetti and bay leaves and gunk and brown stuff down the sink. So that's really vile. I've been there gagging for a little bit because it smells so bad, and it's not my waste and I'm dealing with someone else's waste and it's just not nice. So I'm over there dealing with the sink. I think I'm gonna pause the time lapse because I've only done like the little draining part of it. I now need to do the actual sink and clean out that plug hole and hope that it's not got as much gross stuff down it. So I've basically done so I've basically just cleaned this little area. I haven't even started putting things in cupboards. I need to wipe everything down. That was vile. I'm glad you didn't have to witness that. Ugh. So this is obviously the kitchen, and I'm just trying to work out where I want things to go. I'm thinking cups over here because that's where the coffee machine is. So cups over there. And then there's a random cupboard down there that I'm thinking my baking stuff will go in because I don't bake all that often. So baking stuff. Then I'm wondering which cupboard should be the pantry, because in the old place we had like it started here and went up to the ceiling pantry cupboard. We don't really have that in this kitchen, and I'm just realising it now, and I don't know where to put our food. This sink has the draining board on the left. Is that weird to anyone else? Because to me, I'd always want the draining board on the right. So I pick up something, I clean it, and I put it to the right. It's weird to me that it's to the left. When we were designing our house, if you guys didn't know we designed a house, don't know what's happening with that, don't ask me. But we designed a house, and the guy who designed our kitchen was like, do you want a left-hand or right-hand draining board? And I was like, they make left-hand ones? Why? And he said he actually preferred a left-handed one and that it made more sense. It doesn't to me, but I'm wondering if after living here for a while, I might prefer it. So we're gonna see how that goes. But because it's to the left, it's throwing me off a bit, because I'd want to put my dirty dishes here and move along. But instead, dirty dishes are going in that corner to then get washed and come along. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but that's all weird. This is the dishwasher, and in here there is a cutlery drawer. So I know where cutlery is going, I know where cups are going, and I know where the dishwasher is. I don't know if this footage is ever going to go anywhere because I am talking absolute nonsense, and I apologise. This is all the food we've got.
This is all we've got. That's why we've got. Well done. You've done well. You've done well.
Thank you. What did you buy me?
I've got you. You ready?
Go on.
Some lovely dishwasher cleaner. Some washing machine cleaner.
Brilliant. Thank you. Go on. Oh! Can I have that, please?
No, that's mine. Sorry, I got the wrong one out. And
wow, I'm so excited for your links.
I've got stuff to bring.
Brilliant.